So this is the wire fraud and advisory, electronic funds transfer advisory. Now, this is just kind of a just a warning kind of thing is about wire fraud. It tells you a little bit about how they're communicated, and what happens is that remember, a lot of this stuff is public on this property is being sold, and people know about that. And what happens is the bad people can sometimes come out of the woodwork and try to get in the middle of this and try to somehow get you to wire funds or have funds wired to a different account that all of a sudden disappears into some other banking system. And so this right here just says, listen, this is some of the warnings that you'll never get somebody like a email last minute says, hey, listen, transfer funds to here. That's not so much for sellers, but it is for buyers. You won't get somebody, it won't be last minute that somebody says, listen, it's a different bank. And there's a whole list of things here that you should do to make sure that you keep it in compliance with the, or keeping your money safe so it isn't wired to the wrong place. Now, as you get these secure emails from your escrow company, you should always take care of it by phone. As you see here, there's obtaining phone numbers and account numbers only from the escrow officers, nobody else. Okay, well, this talks about property management and landlords. Don't ever wire electronically transfer prior to calling. So you make sure that you're on the phone with everybody when you're doing this. Orally confirm the transfer instructions is legitimate and confirm the bank routing numbers. And by the way, sometimes the routing numbers, they say what their bank is. And if the routing number comes up and it's a different, and the account number comes up and it's a different bank, you need to stop and say, hey, what's going on here? And avoid sending personal information via emails and text. So just so you know, most of this stuff is all going to be, as it says, this last one, it's all secure system when things go back and forth. Just so you know, as a seller, normally you will sign off your escrow documents right in front of your escrow officer, and your escrow officer will hand you over the instructions and go over them with you right there. But even though you've already done that, you have the routing numbers and you have the account numbers, it's still best to go through and do all this stuff orally, that you're talking to somebody about the transfer instructions, and just be very, very cautious about this wire fraud. This is a big deal. That people are always trying to get in the middle of our transactions. These bad people are trying to get your money and trying to do a little bit of fraud upon you. So just be careful. And again, you can always talk to us or your agent to make sure that you are your money is safe here. Okay.